Now, majority of you have been requesting for paper 2 integrated science, the practical part. Here is a practical paper with us. I am teacher Zamalek, Kenya Science Academy, home of excellence. Let's dive to the questions. Question 1. The diagram below shows a method of separating mixtures used by a grade 9 learner to separate ethanol and water. So we have, in the science laboratory, we have two substances here. We have ethanol and we have water. We know that ethanol boils at 78 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So a method of separating substances with different boiling points, they have close different boiling points. That method is either simple distillation or fractional distillation. When it is simple distillation property, it lacks fractionating column. When it is fractional distillation, it has fractionating column. So that is the two difference. But the methods are used to separate the same things. Are you getting that? So they are separate. They used to separate mixtures or rather liquids with liquids and the liquid or solid and the liquid that have different boiling points. So these methods of distillation, it is based on different boiling points. So for instance, salt and water can also be separated purely, water or pure salt, by a method called simple distillation, where one of them boils first, leaving the other. Are you getting that? And I mean, in simple distillation, what do? We heat the mixture and then vapor evaporates and then it is condenses via the Libby condenser and collected as a distillate. But in this case of ethanol and water, all are liquid. What happens? We heat the mixture. After heating the mixture, the one with the lowest boiling point boils first. That is ethanol because it has the lowest boiling point. It distills off fast. When it boils fast, the vapor goes to the condenser. And what is the role of condenser? It cools the vapor and condenses it back to liquid, and it is going to be collected as a distillate. So it means that the first liquid to be collected in this case will be ethanol, because ethanol has a low boiling point of 78. When the mixture is heated, it boils fast, leaving behind water, which boils later at 100 degrees Celsius. So we can easily separate this method. Why? These mixtures. Why? Because one of them boils fast as compared to the other. So the one that boils fast is going to be separated first, and then the other one is also going to be left and then be collected. So that is what the method is all about. Identify the scientific skill used by the learners to assemble these apparatus. So the method that is used to assemble apparatus, method that deals with apparatus, is called manipulative skill. That is the skill that is used to handle apparatus, to assemble apparatus. So it can either be manipulative skill or we can call it experimental skill, or practical skills. These are the skills that are needed, but the right choice should be manipulative skill, the skill that is used to assemble the apparatus. What is the name of the apparatus marked Q, R, and S? Q, in this case, Q is thermometer. Thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the vapor. And then R is Liebig's condenser. So we have talked about Q being thermometer, Liebig's condenser. And even if you write condenser, you get the answer. You're getting that? So what is S? S in this case is round bottom flask or distillation flask. So we can call it round bottom flask. Or distillation flask. Identify the method of separating mixtures the learners used. So this method, now in this case, this part here up to this point is called fractionating column. Are you getting that? And U is called broken porcelain. Are you getting that? So the role of broken porcelain is to prevent bumping. What is bumping? Bumping is just the sudden violent boiling. We need the boiling to take place efficiently, effectively, but bumping can happen. How is that being avoided? By inserting the broken porcelain within the fractionating column. So in this case, the method is fractional distillation. What is the function of broken porcelain? So we have said to prevent bumping, which is the sudden violent boiling that can cause cracks to the flask. Are you getting that? Yes, so prevent bumping, the sudden violent boiling that can cause cracks to the apparatus. Identify the substance that was collected as a distillate. Now, the substance that will be collected as a distillate is ethanol. Why is that? Because it boils fast. That is at 78 degrees Celsius. State two applications of this method in day-to-day life. One application, refining of crude oil. So in this case, we're going to separate we're going to produce ethanol. We are going to produce petrol, diesel, and kerosene from petroleum. That is what I'm saying, refining. That is number one. Number two, separation of liquid air, where we're going to obtain pure nitrogen and oxygen gas. Are you getting that? So number one, refining of crude oil, produce petrol, diesel, and kerosene from petroleum. That is one application. Separation of liquid air, obtain pure nitrogen and oxygen gases. So there's a way those gases can be obtained from air. Remember, air is a mix of gases having even argon. Remember, argon is also an air, a mixture of, is part of the air. So this nitrogen, oxygen, argon, they are within air. How can we separate them? By use of fractional distillation. Other than ethanol and water, give any other example of homogeneous mixture, liquid-liquid mixture, homogeneous liquid-liquid mixture. Number one, we can talk about acetone and water. We can talk about propanol, water. We can talk about petrol and diesel, etc. Those are liquid, and they are homogeneous. Question 2, task 2. The diagram below shows a common laboratory instrument that was used by grade 8 learners to observe a plant cell after preparing temporary slides during a practical lesson in the laboratory. So this part labeled M is course adjustment knob. Part N. This part N is objective lens. Objective lens, because it is only one, it's pointing at one objective lens. So let's dive. Identify the parts M and N. M, we have talked about cause adjustment knob. N is objective lens. Which parts of this instrument did the learners use to concentrate light onto the stage? That is condenser. Raise and lower the body tube to bring the image into sharp focus. Fine adjustment knob. What is a temporary slide? What is a temporary slide? So I want you to, this one is your question of the day. Question. Kindly comment on what temporary slide is. Are you getting that? Comment me on temporary. Remember, temporary is something that is not permanent. And why is it temporary? Comment on that. I want you to also learn as we learn. Not everything should be given unto you. And if I give you this challenge of finding what temporary slide is, I believe that you're going to get some insights. So if I give you just the answers, you're going to be lazy. And I want you to also learn. That is why it is called learning. So you have to also comment me the answer, what temporary slide is down there. Otherwise, see you in the comment section. Comment what temporary slide is. Yes. So if you comment down, I believe that you have gone through this topic. Yes, that is what I need. Last question, draw a well-labeled diagram of a plant cell as observed by the learners in this experiment. So we know that a plant cell has a definite shape that can be defined. Sorry. Yes. So a plant cell has those two. With nucleus here. You're going to have so this is typically a plant cell. The outer wall is called cell wall, followed by cell membrane. This one are called chloroplasts. This one is the nucleus. This layer is referred to as tonoplast. Whatever that is inside here, is referred to as subvacuole. And then these dotted parts here inside are called cytoplasm. Which part is remaining? I've tackled all the parts. So this is typically, so you have to name it figure 1.0, a plant cell. As seen under light microscope. So this is typically a plant cell with the nucleus here. These are chloroplasts, cell wall, cell membrane, subvacuole, tonoplast, the membrane that surrounds the subvacuole, then the cytoplasm. So that is 5 marks. Otherwise, thank you for listening to Teacher Zamalek. I believe that you're going to go through this paper. It is a very nice paper for a candidate. Kindly, let's revise. Let's be busy. This one is for the opener exams. For those who will do paper 2, kindly, this one is yours. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye. See you next time.